Best seen from Infinity's Edge by Anthony M. Dionisio. Exterior, deep space. Articulating cutting torches swing out from the top of the Ark Juliet and extend to the small asteroid. Plasma shreds into the rock surface. The sky bridge extends and mates with the metallic ship. Interior, Ark Juliet, sky bridge. Harding, Laci, and Cale travel across the bridge and then stop at the exterior airlock controls. Devin and Zachary remain safely in the back.
Outer seal at 100%.
Let's do this.
The lock on the sky bridge parts to expose the closed access port on the alien ship. The crew studies a small rectangle which has no buttons, readouts, or levers. Zachary steps forward and reaches for the pad.
Wait, don't touch.
Too late, his fingers touch the surface.
It's malleable.
Zachary's fingers sink into the unknown material, then his hand, and ultimately stopping at his elbow.
Careful. I don't like this one bit.
I feel something. I think it's a lever.
The airlock opens. Condensation from inside the ship floods into the sky bridge. Harding calls into the unknown.
This is the rescue ship Juliet. Anyone injured?
The crew deeply inhales the clearing condensation.
It smells rejuvenating.
Hello? Anyone on board?
Harding ventures inside. The floor is about a foot lower than the lock. The sound of cascading water fills the ship as he waddles through almost an entire foot of liquid. Inside the alien structure, Harding is in the lead, followed by Cale and Laci. The walls gently flow with motion. Liquid lines every inch of the ship without flooding the core. It's like a living sauna. Splash from behind them. Devin's wheelchair enters the vessel, followed by Zachary.
Don't you rust now.
The room has no apparent corridors or additional sections. A pedestal is mounted in the center. The far wall houses a large tank of liquid which nearly reaches to the top of the ceiling. Cale examines the pedestal. It has a few levers and blinking organic colored lights. Laci tries to get a better look inside of the murky tank.
Someone can't possibly travel in this thing, right?
On the pedestal, a red light begins to blink. Zachary dips a specimen container and retrieves the water as a sample. Then, portables chirp.
LC, we got approaching.
More of these ships?
Negative. Multiple. Small-sized asteroids.
Copy that. Appears to be unmanned here.
At the tank, something swims by the glass. Laci leans closer to see a fish head or a fish face. Large eyes blink at her and then instantly disappears into the murk.
You see that?
A bluish blur leaps from the top of the tank and into the middle of the room. It's about 3 feet tall, bipedal, roundly shaped head with big black eyes and huge floppy ears. Think a cross between a large guppy and a human child, yet holds a sharp spear and intently gazes directly at Devin.
Holy.
The marine life form bounces up and down, shakes its head, flops its ears, clanks its spear on the floor, and then takes a few steps toward Devin. They stare in amazement.
Everyone, no sudden movements.
Tell that to fish sticks over there.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
The life form executes a somersault and advances at Devin. It appears to be studying his wheelchair, however, never seems to ultimately remain still.
Hello? I'm Robert Devin.
Devin extends his hand in gesture.
At least he ain't ignoring you.
Little fella, we mean you no harm.
The life form pokes the spear at his wheelchair.
Woohoo, back up.
It grabs the front of his chair, lifts the front up, and then knocks it completely over. Devin falls freely to the floor. A pistol pops out of his wheelchair and kicks over to Harding's feet, who quickly retrieves the weapon and assumes a defensive stance with it. Devin notices his aggression.
No, don't! It's okay, I'm okay.
Life form leaps closer to his prone backside and grabs at his spine, prompting a shriek from Devin. Cale and Harding quickly move on the creature. No deal. The life form is too fast for them as it leaps back and then quickly cartwheels around the room.
God, bloody hell, man!
A small amount of blood oozes from a tiny puncture wound in the exact location where the creature poked him.
Get him out. Everyone, out!
Life form returns to the tank. Cale lifts Devin onto his chair.
My legs, bloody Christ!
Sky bridge. Harding safely seals the lock and code locks the door.
Sting like maybe a toxin or something?
Devin begins to laugh. He's in shock.
Talk to us. What are you feeling?
Bloody understand, it's my legs!
Devin rolls up his pants to rub his atrophied knees.
It's been 25 years since I last felt anything.
Get him to medical.
Exterior, deep space. 3 asteroids are on a direct path to a distant Juliet. However, the asteroids are not tumbling through space, but rather leveled out and cruising in a distinct attack formation. Interior Ark Juliet control room. Harding quickly enters and assumes command.
Based on mass and inertia calculations, I'd say they're a minimal threat to our asteroid armor.
Retract the bridge and evade. You ain't telling me they're ships, are you?
Timon adjusts the ship's course. Ryder stands near Harding.
LC, subjects have resumed a collision course.
Yeah, I said adjust our position.
I already did.
Tactical display. Asteroid ships are directly in line to the Juliet.
Move us already.
The Juliet moves. The asteroid ships adjust and follow.
You did say there was no threat, right?
Timon turns around, faces him, and appears quite unsure.
Joshua, send out a global ship warning. Batten down the hatches.
All decks prepare for impact. Repeat, all decks prepare for impact. This is not a drill.
Exterior deep space, Arc Juliet. The lead asteroid splits open and hinges, mouth style. It's a jaw with rock teeth which attempts to take a bite out of the Juliet's front ram. The armor easily wins. The second ship attacks the port bow. Third heads straight at the control room glass. Interior Arc Juliet control room. Harding stands tall and alert.
36-degree yaw to starboard.
Timon aggressively shifts the helm levers. The Juliet quickly rolls. Tossed about, the crew fights to stay upright.